This hot shot of Milky Way into the roster. Let's get ourselves into things, folks.
That's likely going down. Do they want to contest this? I think they do. They're going to try and get over there. They find the charm there onto Karis. Monkey getting this down to about 5 times through 2,000 HP, getting some value there. It's good work. All the while, Milky Way going to come on over, looking for this angle on in. There's the pillar. The equalizer comes on down. Dragon secured by Monkey. And Karis going to try and realm up at the back of it. They land the charm and cancel it. Vampire, remember, burned his summoners upside the top lane. Likely going to go down. Karis over the wall with the flash. But Vampire dies. Gives a reset to Care. Another one. As the Ahri and the Rumble pick up one each.
Charm landing under tower now onto no follow-up onto Cube as FPX get the early game fight. Doesn't have flash ult anymore now. Care has his ult in 5. Taeyeon has his and Cleanse on flash. I'm not sure FPX love this as much.
Vampire Hex flashes out of the warp of the bush. He's got that control ward in the bush. Oh, Dwayne with the Magnus over the backline. Gets the cleanse off Taeyeon, who's just about alive. Care trying to reset. Vampire still level 5. Not going to have that ability to stay alive. Reset for Care. Looking for more damage. Taeyeon has to flash the recall on that Orb of Deception. Monkey just wide on the charm, but the damage in many ways is truly done.
Really great engage. Vampire headbutts away the Ahri. That's what he was meant to do in that last play. This is where the ult got used by the Kai'Sa, because, I mean, it's just a keep running at them. It's going to be a Dragon secured for FPX. They'll stop the Dragon stacking. Milky Way doesn't have his ult just yet. Rise is there too. Care can teleport down at any time. Might recall. It's been a while since they've gotten the back off. Feats of Strength giving that extra pen from the boots for now.
So Dragon we go. Pillar already down. Taeyeon on a potential good approach here. But the teleport's coming on through means he's going to have to retreat back towards that mid wave. We'll clear that away with the Acathian Rain. Care, though, looking for an angle. Missed the charm onto Vampire, but in comes the call of the forward god. Care in danger. It's a double flash bomb, but Dway turns it around. Nice damage back onto the Alistair, who ends up getting low. Dway also in danger as Taeyeon gets into the backline, but a turnaround with Milky Way. Cease and desist on Taeyeon. He got the support, but they were ready and waiting for him. The killer instinct, it was all a lie, a ruse, and the counter punch claims so many more.
Magical Milky Way. What an insane mid-fight turnaround. FPX find the AD carry. Just sets it to 10. So we'll get 15, you get a kill, goes to 10. So technically, if you've managed to splice it out, you can just permanently have ult on the best case scenario, which is very fun.
Pretty wild. Be the case right now. Vampire potentially in danger. Cease and desist in the backline, looking to get some value on a Karis. Needs to start running away. Call of the forward god from the Orb. Could be scary. Vampire also low. That's Jachi been jumped on. Got a barrier. Needs to think about Valkyrie away. Goes down as the killer instinct comes on through. Rune Prism onto Dway, who can't escape, and the collapse from WE from 3 angles proves too much.
Nice stuff. Now, is this going to net them anything at the
Ward there from Cube by the Raptor pick. Gets him behind enemy line. So while Milky Way is running at Karis, you've then got that flank angle from the call of the Forge God, which becomes absolutely impossible to stop out post a certain point, and
set up because of this, but they will get themselves an inner turret. We'll see if that funds Care an item for the fight. You'll get 700 gold. The recalls now and comes in with
this.
Well, I mean, it's hard to engage into the Ornn. They'd rather take the inner turret, I think. Okay, so they're saying, look, we'll give you the second dragon. We don't look for the bad fight on bad terrain. Milky Way could get knock up here.
Does get knocked up. Gonna turn around briefly. Gets over the wall. Realm warp to the other side.
It's a good realm warp. It's a good realm warp because it gives them the inside track back towards that tower. They're a little bit afraid FPX of that CC Prism and the Rune Warp. Care has one last shot. Gets some decent damage there. What? Needs to force the flash though.
And now Vampire gets mounted up on. He's in danger. Does about get the shield. No way does he survive. Now Jachi's in danger as Taeyeon goes over the wall. Massive turnaround though. Over comes Milky Way. Monkey does get the chomp to finally get the secure the kill. Cheer flashing on in with that speed up. Trying to get some value. Just about kills off Monkey. Cube getting a knock. But the charm after is solid. Equalizer across 2. Karis and Cube need to keep running. Milky Way with the Vault Breaker goes down to the spell flux flow over, but Rise goes down as Sheer sets him on fire. Care! The Rumble comes away with 10 stacks on that Dark Seal after that as well, and suddenly you're in a very nice position as those two champions. Dway actually potentially in danger with Care coming on over, makes this tricky, good chunk onto Monkey. Pella comes on down, Care now in danger. I think those stacks are gone. Now he's going to be in danger as Dway. He has to back away. Realm Warp coming on through. Equalizer at the choke point. Trying to get some value back, but they just don't have the follow-up anymore.
Care didn't have ult, gets a little bit too hypey there, gets caught in by that pillar, and the follow-up isn't there. If you had the equalizer on Milky Way there at the start of the fight, that's fine, but they disrespect, and now suddenly with Baron alive, and no big ultimates available really besides the Vi one, FPX shouldn't really be looking to contest this now.
TP back in means all the damage into Cube means very little. Milky Way gets the stun onto Cube. Nice damage back, actually. They're getting shredded. Sheer goes in, doing a lot of work. Baron secured, going golden, but he has got the Flame Spitter running. Vampire trying to buy some time. Milky Way misses the Vault Breaker. still gets the kill, head back in it, and the cease and desist gets KU. What about Karis? Missing that vault breaker, but they still kill 3. And when, oh when, is Care coming back up? Got a teleport not available, so he won't be
around without it. That's not great from him. Still has over the 10 stacks. He's still in fantastic position and upgraded the spell singer's shoes for that percentage.
By FPX.
W's going to miss. See if there's a flash engage from Vampire. He's been typically very good at using that to buy time for the Ornn ultimate to come through. Dragon's down. Instead, W will beforehand.
Last card out. Sheer potentially in danger here. Thinking about turning this one around. The charm goes wide. I think Sheer may have to flash. I don't know how easy that's going to be. The Call of the Forge got reactivation onto Sheer, but he doesn't get to go golden. They've killed him. Nice angle back, but he gets the equalizer down before he dies. Valuable from Sheer. Turn around from the cube, trying to get to the backhand. Does get to work, but Care kills off another. Taeyun goes golden, but to what end? There's a vault breaker waiting. Janchi survives. No! Flash from Taeyun to get the Acathian raid on the Corki, but all the while Care is still chasing, trying to get the burn down onto Cube, who doesn't have the flash. How much speed did he get? He's got the Foxfire speed up. There's the rest of the W, and the true damage from the Orb of Deception brings down that big old Forge Guard.
We do give them good tank damage as well alongside that Leandri's burn. Care will be able to find out Monkey. He's level 16. He's actually in a really good spot. Shyamalan's.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He's going to speed himself away. How much more damage can they get? Milky Way does actually get the shield. Decent work. They got a sheer coming on over. Monkey with the healing. But the Caesar desist on top of the equalizer. Monkey is gone.
Monkey greeds for a Grump. And he'll ribbit his last. Level 16 hit by Milky Way. Strong composition to engage into. Baron's going down. I don't think FPX can really contest this. I don't really think they want this kind of fight either.
Oh my days, there goes the Baron. Again, another one towards WE. Managed to pick those up quite well. Maybe that's the angle back. The fights have been good from FPX. We have still got to criticize perhaps some of the objective lackadaisicalness. Gave a little bit too much license to WE, and they get the Baron for free.
Yeah, FX don't... No. Honestly, I think FX make the right choice here. This is the wrong one, though.
Oh, Jachi in danger. Still got a barrier. Gets the Valkyrie away. Turn around from Dway. Milky Way on the side. Gets exhausted, but you're exhausting a Vi. Care goes golden. Buys time. Looks to turn around. Sees a desist on Taeyun who needs to run away. He's not doing any damn damage. The killer instinct for the shield gets himself some value. Trying to get his passive cycled. Will bring down Milky Way, but he has to go so far to do it. Where do you go? The supercharger Trent. He's just going to go down to the Order's Deception, and FPX have done it.
FPX take flight, and with Milky Way back in the helm at the jungle, perhaps this team can have the turnaround it has dreamed of. These are our 2 worst performing teams within a Group Ascend so far, desperately looking to make up ground on the rest of the pack, and FPX, with Milky Way back, may just have found the extra engine they need.
Towards the turrets we go. Vampire goes in, but it is a last gasp, a Hail Mary. Somewhere out there, the charge of the Light Brigade finds themselves in the face of all of FPX's cannons, and they will unleash the artillery on the Nexus. Snowball successful, Magi stacking successful, FunPlus Phoenix with a Game 1 win.
That was a very, very good mid-jungle performance.